Hey, how's it going? I thought this was America. Why is it that there's cops flat out detaining people, throwing people down, arresting and detaining for just being a little too close to one another, for not wearing masks? That police brutality, that overreaction over something that's just, that's not a law. It's an order from the governor. Oh, really? Okay. But you guys are going to do that. Violate our civil liberties. Just flat out just, like, enforce us by force to be a little far apart, to wear something on our face, to protect us from this boogeyman. And you can do it by gunpoint, you can do it by taser, and you can do it by force. That stuff is bullcrap. I do not agree with that. That is not America. If you agree with me, press the like button, share, subscribe. You're going to like this channel. Not all the videos I talk about are about this sort of stuff, but the mentality is there, okay? Anyway, and share this video out too. This channel is completely demonetized. YouTube doesn't recommend any of my videos because, well, I guess talk about horrible things that YouTube doesn't want you to know about, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, let's watch this clip. What we're seeing right here is two officers, two of NYPD's finest, detaining someone. Why? Oh, this guy just had a question about why he was detaining some other guy. Now, in this video, I'm going to show you how CNN will spin this police brutality in their favor. They will spin it as it's an okay thing and kind of excuse the officers. They'll do that because, one, the officer's black. Two, they like this tyranny. They like the tyranny of taking down anyone who's not wearing a face mask. They like that sort of thing. See, the CNN will call Trump Hitler or dictator. But when it's their turn to be a dictator, when it's their turn to show support for a mayor who targeted Jews, a mayor who hired these officers, thousands of officers, that's why they're not in uniform, thousands of officers to enforce this by force, by gunpoint. CNN loves dictators. They jack off to that shit. They get off to that shit. And now it's their turn. Anyway, you see the officers take down someone. Let's look at that. How many people are there? That's a lot of guys. Let's see. About 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 officers take it down. Looks like a black dude and a white chick behind them. None of these guys are wearing masks like it matters. Even if they were wearing masks, you're going to tell me that the enforcement procedure of social distancing or lack of social distancing is for you to get in my personal space? How does that make sense? If social distancing is an order for safety, you're going to tell me that the officer's going to just, I guess, recklessly endanger himself by going into my personal bubble? Even if I had the coronavirus, cool, now he has it. That makes no sense. Everyone's going batshit insane anymore. And people need to call this stuff out. I get that there's busybodies on the internet that are so concerned. People aren't wearing masks. How those masks aren't going to do anything? Have you been paying attention? How those masks, those cloth masks, not going to do anything for it. The coronavirus will pass right through it. It's not going to do anything. And most people don't even know how to wear their mask properly. Or they put it in their pocket, take it out, whatever. They dick around with it. You guys act like it's some sort of condom that's going to save you. It's not that. You guys will just do what you're told, like monkey see, monkey do. Fucking sheep. Wake up. Alright. I think the music in the background on this video is copyrighted. But yeah, see, they take that guy down and they're beating him up. And they're asking for somebody to help. All they did was not social distance. That's all they did. His name was Officer Francisco Garcia. He was detaining 2 New Yorkers for breaking the city's 6 feet apart rules. Nuts. All right. There's fake news in this video, by the way. And another passerby got involved, and that's when he. Oh, okay. This is the guy. He tases him. The officer walks up to him. Get back. And then the guy flexes, so the officer beats him up. He beats him up, drags him, and starts kicking him down. Hey, I gotta tell you, because I'm showing a fight here, YouTube might try to take this video down. Okay? Share it. Download it. Share it. Download it, upload it. Share it. Okay? YouTube doesn't like fights. Even though it's news. It's funny. Big news channels can play that stuff. But anyway. So yeah, is this called for? Is this what we want? Is this what you want? For those who are all like concerned about the masks, and we're like, oh, people should be wearing masks. Is this what you want? Police to be beating people up because they're not wearing masks? Because they're not social distancing? Is this what you want? Because this is what you're gonna get. This is what you're gonna get if you want them to enforce it. Because a law that's not enforceable is not a law. It's just a suggestion. So think about that. I swear this stuff pisses me off so much. And they say the officer's badge was removed. That's not true. That's not true. This officer's on modified duty. He's still one of the fine heroes of the NYPD. When he could be stopping murderers and rapists. You know what? Never mind. Just like other states, New York has released their murderers and rapists and sexual assaulters from prison because they could get coronavirus in prison. We got to think about their safety. These cops could be making sure those murderers aren't murdering, those rapists aren't raping, but no, they want to make sure that people are standing far apart and are wearing masks. That is an absolute joke. That is an absolute joke. Okay? I do not like that, and nor should you. And then we'll get into the CNN video real fast. All right, now let's go over the CNN article. This is a joke too. So we saw what we saw, right? An officer taking down someone, arresting him for not social distancing, and then flat out beating that other guy up and dragging him to the curb. All right. So CNN describes it as one officer tells people around them to move back while holding a stun gun in his hand. The video then shows a person approach the officer before the officer pulls him to the ground. No, more like throws him to the ground, drops him, punching, slapping him. Two officers then move in to assist, video shows. All right. Now let's explain what happened. Officers observed a group in violation of imperial law, pretty much, in violation of social distancing order, instructed the group to disperse. But because they didn't disperse, they decided to be RoboCops. According to a press release from the NYPD issued Sunday, some people in the group complied while others refused. You're not complying with the law. A bag of marijuana. Oh no, marijuana. That doesn't even excuse this. Man, you guys just released a bunch of murderers and rapists from prison. Why do you care about marijuana now? A bag of marijuana was in plain view, and one person became aggressive towards officers and resisted arrest. Aggressive towards officers? So you guys, a bunch of officers together, badge, gun, tasers, and some guy gets, loud with you? Gets loud with you. Gets a little testy with you? So then you're just going to throw him down and detain him? You guys are that easily triggered? But they are. You saw how that black guy, totally beat the crap out of the other black guy for just getting in his face. These guys, maybe roid rage might be a factor. I don't know what it is, but they are like a hair trigger. You know, they are just looking for something to make them just explode and just go into full-on arrest mode. One person tried to intervene and was arrested before a third person, who'd been ordered to disperse, took a fighting stance with the officer. That was the one who was like, "Why are you flexing for? Why are you flexing for?" So someone flexes around an officer. Well, that's true. If you flex around an officer, they will try to beat you up. They'll take that as a threat. Even though They have a badge, a gun, and taser, and they like if you flex, if you show muscle around an officer, they're gonna try to kick your ass because they're intimidated. They're guys with little dicks. They're intimidated. They're flat out fucking intimidated, and it's disgraceful. This right here is flat out disgraceful. Is this what you want? Is this the America that you want? Because it's the America that we're gonna get when these busybodies and people, maybe some people have good intentions, but there's other people in the mix that have bad intention. They're using this for political reasons. They want these shutdowns, these lockdowns to extend forever. They want your rights to be trampled upon. If you don't like this, if you agree with me that this is not America and this should not be happening, like I said, press that like button, share this video, subscribe. Not all my videos are about stuff like this, but the mentality, the opinion is about the same with everything I talk about. Anyway, you have a good one.